So we have another really funny custom here. I've replaced my starting deck entirely. Oh, special one. Wow, that is so handy. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play Balladin but not Balladin. We're not allowed to use normal damage whatsoever, and to do so I have replaced my starting deck with the Pebbles with all of nothings and the Sphere with a critical. That's going to be my deck for this run. Hopefully it's good enough. I imagine that with the special button it certainly got a whole lot easier, didn't it? Because special button is actually going to be a really big help this run. Critical itself is much less valuable than the All of Nothing because I suspect we're going to be doing the circle scaling. Since we have a 10 times multiplier on the circle scaling, I'm not even making that up. We literally have a 10 times multiplier on the circle scaling. That seems fun. Okay. Yep, I appreciate a 10 times multiplier. Yeah, like having access to crits on the board so that we can actually access that 10 times multiplier is important because, you know, All of Nothing deals no damage otherwise. But yeah, because of status symbol, it's literally 10 times multiplier. That's crazy. I think I'll take the elite. I can kind of just... Yeah, let's get duplication set up, shall we? Don't want to get caught off guard if I get duplicated and have to do some more upgrading. Not bad. That should be pretty insane for the boss. Imagine I could get a circle passive, that would be so good. Hello? Oh, okay. Bit odd. Oh, that was not the crit I was aiming for, but I'll take it. Oh, I see it's not the first immediately. I presumed it was, but it's not. Let's try and claim that bomb. Thank you. Nice. 66. Well, I didn't plan on going to a store. I think that'll shake out reasonably well. Let's see what the boss has in store for us. Okay, certainly not the easiest. But I imagine we should just still be able to melt through the both of them. Oh yeah, especially with that. That was kind of nuts. I'm not actually sure how I want my crits to be set up here. Because I want to use the opportunity to set up more crits on the board, but kind of... Damn. Kind of wanted to get a crit on the roll. Unfortunately, I guess I'll just take this shot now. Whoa, I missed. Well, that's actually extremely unfortunate. Wow. Let's... I need to refresh and pop the bomb is the issue. But that's what this shot is for. Oh. Surely you can hit a crit and also hit the refresh. Now let's just stick towards this refresh. It's going to be pretty mandatory. Nice. Alright, well we have the refresh now. I do suspect that we're going to scale incredibly well later on. It's just, we kind of have to get to the later on first. And I did take much more damage here than I thought, to be honest. I kind of thought I was going to get like a Minotaur and it was just going to be easy because I was just going to get a crit on the roll. But whatever. Continue on. Oh, Juke Pot. Well, that's nuts. I'm not allowed to actually add Shuffle to my deck, but that is really good. And there's no way I can reshuffle crits more than what I'm already doing, apart from like getting more crits on the board. But seems unlikely, since there's literally only one more passive that can actually do that for me. Although I guess technically if I get your refresh shuffle and... oh yeah, no, just your refresh shuffle, that also counts. Extra refreshes would also, if I have your refresh shuffle, add on to that. But we've gotten some really insane crit passives so far. Like, for a run which is meant to be fully dedicated around crits, we've done it impressively well with actually finding crit passives. I don't know if you can hit a crit. You can, apparently. Right, this one surely can then. Perfect. Perfect. We really, oh, that might have been interesting, actually. Playing with no starting shield. Oh no, it's impossible to have no starting shield. Right. 27 damage for 31 gold. Well, I am an incredibly greedy person, so I'll definitely take that 31 gold. Surely I won't get punished for it. Unicorn horn. Oh, look at all of that lovely gold. I'm not going to complain. Prime rod. Wow, that is actually really good. That one I actually do need to aim. The last one I didn't, so I was perfectly fine to just greed a bit. Let's try and build towards these bombs, I guess. Which means like this. Something like that? I don't know exactly what it looks like yet. It's not a shot I've actually managed to pull off yet. But it would certainly be nice to have in my arsenal. Can we do some stuff? Nice. I'll take some value. I wanted to play my Prime Mode of Frost value there. That was definitely why I aimed there, and definitely not because I totally forgot about aiming. I don't know if that was good or not. Probably not good, to be honest. Let's try this again. This time for sure. Alright, good stuff. That was... It's nice not to lose any health in this fight, and I'm really hoping we do. Oh, it's not possible anymore. Well, it is possible. I just have to do a shot like this, which is likely not going to hit 2 bombs. Oh wow, it just completely flopped. I see how it is. Oh, this should get the kill. Prime Rod is not active this shot, so let's just claim a kill on this tree. And now we do not have a crit on our roll here, actually. I will still try for it though, because at the minimum it's opening up more crits, and the chance that it actually hits a crit itself is pretty good. I'm actually just going to quickly chuck an upgrade there. They're not yet multipliers, although that's a fun shot. And I might need the help for this boss fight. Okay, good, I don't. Perfect. Yeah, no, that was one of the best possible shots, turn 1, that I could get against any elite. If not the best. Yep, that's exactly why I was so surprised we lost so much health earlier on. Now, Alchemist Cookbook is definitely better there, but I'm trying to do not bomb stuff, so let's try and not take that. Rejuice, not bad. Let's use it to immediately gain some cash, I guess, or maybe not. And we still got a lot of cash there, I'm not going to complain. I see. 1 bomb proc. Nice. Good. It's just not a fight I want to lose health in, and I feel like with the way the pegs are moving, it can actually cause you to lose a decent chunk of health if you're getting off bad shots, which is quite possible. Good news is, though, we have access to this bomb, so we're just going to take it. Take it and get out of there. We do not need to actually try with this map. It would be nice if I could collect a decent chunk of cash after fight, but I guess that's not possible. Alright, Ring here is actually not bad as well. Primal Frost is not active on the first shot, but luckily I'm going to get 2 bombs, so everything's going to be fine. I'm not just going to waste 300 damage. Yep, see? Told you so. Surely next time. Oh, you know what? Probably not. I'll try for some just bouncing around then. That was not what I wanted, but I was waiting for too long, so I just took the shot. Amazing, 0 damage. No vines to get caught on, so we have a free, what, 300 damage? 370 damage, not bad. 360, actually. My bad. Oh, that was... I guess I did aim directly into that, didn't I? That should hit a crit. Nice. Prime was active that shot as well, so it would have dealt with him. Which is good, because I really didn't want my damage fully blocked. Yeah, it's unfortunate yet again. Oh, lovely. Wow, he is actually way lower on health than I expected. He's already on 69 health. That is kind of crazy. I did not think he was on that low of a health, but I guess it makes sense. I've just kind of been slapping him with really hard hits constantly, and he's also been slapping himself with hard hits. That's a lot of extra refreshes. My Chiska show is not bad. Viridian Trinket. Well, I did just do a Viridian Trinket run. So I guess I won't do one back-to-back. I'll take leaf. I believe in the power of leaf. Double stall, please. Single, double. Perfect. Oh. I would love for my crits. I might refresh to crit. That would be nice. Oh, wow. That's actually quite painful. At least our second shot gets to do some damage. And sets up the next shot pretty well, I guess. Not as well as I would have liked, because I kind of want to be shooting this way. So I will. I just want to have pegs on the map, and wow! I thought it would be able to hit a crit that way, but apparently not. Let's just claim the kill, please, because it's just not. Oh! I didn't? Oh. And he killed himself, damn it. It would have been so nice if it had been enough just before that. Oh well. I somehow keep getting offered more critibles. That's crazy. I would never even think of considering critibles usually, but it does actually work out pretty nicely here. I just don't want to take more. 333, not bad. See what we can do there? We should be able to get to 400, right? I was just considering that, and yeah, we should just be able to get to 400. Prime this shot, perfect. Except it's not even that much damage. I mean, like a solid. Perfect. Oh, that one's not prime. This one is prime. So let's claim the hit. Perfect. I really think that a Strange Brew is in order, don't you? It feels like, especially on this map, we're just losing so much normal damage to hitting crits. We have primed this shot, perfect. We set that up well. No way, right? Yeah, no way, good. Perfect, that was just lovely, wasn't it? Well, that's clean, because that fight can actually get pretty messy. It's not the easiest to hit pegs on, and especially when you have, I'd say on average 13, 14 special pegs per shot, because we keep increasing the number. Yeah, that can get kind of rough. Remove, it's useful, but absolutely not necessary. Bomb baton. Let's. I'm just not good at that shot, apparently. In fact, unfortunately, this is not the pebble run, so I will not be doing that. This is not Pierce, but I still want to actually hit this crit because I didn't aim at the crit. Hello? It's just a bad shot. Oh my lord. Unfortunately, this is the PS shot, and I'm not expecting anything too much from it whatsoever. Yeah, I was totally correct. We have filibuster. That's insane. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually do stuff. We don't have prime this shot, but we should be able to hit a crit because there are just enough on the board at this point. We are whittling down their health impressively fast. No turn for you, and then we have prime? Yes, we have prime, perfect. Because we kind of needed this shot. As long as we're hitting a crit, I'm happy. Yep, okay, that was so bad, oh my lord. Ring of Pain coming in clutch, I guess. Jesus, man, this is actually kind of rough. Actually kind of rough. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you too. That's not ideal, but it's whatever. It means I don't get the remove off Hero's Backpack. Oh, Hero's Backpack, I see. That's, yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty, oh my lordy. So, yeah. It's at this point where the run just kind of gets blown wide open. One Spiral Slayer. I wonder how this is going to go. The funny thing is, there's a refresher cost as well. So, yeah, let's see how much of a catalyst this is. Because I imagine it's going to increase quite sharply. We kind of just... Oh, we can even stack Spiness. Spiness is actually bad, yes. We don't want Spiness, give us Mercircle. Didn't you know we're a Mercircle deck? Yeah. It is scaling quite hard now. Especially with the extra refreshes on the board. Oh my lord, imagine we hit your refresh either crit or hit nearby pegs. Both of them would be pretty perfect. There goes the majority of your health, and want to see me do it again? Oh, nope, you don't, apparently. Good for you. Oh, yeah. Definitely closing this out was slightly harder than I expected. But he should just be dead here. Well, I really don't want him to get a hit off, actually. I really don't want him to get a hit off. So luckily he doesn't. I'm pressing this heal win. I kind of just think I might need to. 0.7, that increases by quite a bit. Oh, Knuckles. That is insane. Because it's so good here. Just for multiple reasons. A, we're so good at refreshing. B, well, I mean, we're like so good at refreshing. B, the circle's insane. And is there a C? We're mildly good at hitting a lot of pegs, I guess. Are you going to deal damage? Would like to know. The answer is no. This time you're going to deal damage, though. I really need extra refreshing capabilities, though, because a lot of the time there just isn't pegs on my board. Also, wow. Yeah, this scales faster. I know that this is like an insane damage map. It's so easy to get good damage on this map. Like, Rubble can easily average like 200 damage on this map, but that is still impressive. I wish I was allowed to take this. Or this. Both of them are really good. Actually, both of them are nuts. Honestly, Reorganize is better. Wow, that's crazy. 81, so I can take 3 crossbow hits. As long as I can take 3, I'm more than happy. I don't see how we lose if we can take 3 crossbow hits. I guess if we take side hits. Prime Rod is going to be helpful, and Refill Buster for getting through them though. I'm not a believer, so let's just set this up. Set up our future shots for glory. That was a beautiful shot. Alright, only 1500 damage there. Kind of lacking here. Ooh, 0 damage here. I could tell that one wasn't going to get any damage. Alright here. Oh, no pierce, okay. I thought that was over. But yeah, the scaling that we have is just kind of insane at this point. You see, I didn't expect us to actually A, get this good of a scaling, or B, get this many crits on the board, so I thought this run would be much more of a struggle, but it seems like, holy. So the wording on this was changed so it's actually understandable? Good, because in case you don't recall, I actually spent like ages trying to understand this the first time I saw it, and I completely misunderstood what it was. I thought it was the other way around. I thought that like peg upgrading was good and damage multipliers. I don't even remember what I read, to be honest. This is pretty useless. This is actually really, really good, but you know, like Tender Cactus is the new safety regulations. Like Tender Cactus is just so insane. Also plays around mirrors a bit, but I don't really care about playing around mirrors anymore. Yeah, it's multipliers upon multipliers upon multipliers at this point, so I feel kind of bad for our enemies, to be honest. Because look at this, we aim straight at this crit, and then they just kind of go poof. Oof. I guess it does make the Prime Rod pretty useless, but I don't need Prime Rod to be useful. Yeah, this map is certainly not the easiest. Can be hard actually getting a good shot off him. I'm at 72 crit damage though, that is pretty high. Turns out getting a 5 times plus a 1.2 or 3 times? 3 times still, okay. I thought they might have nerfed it, but no, still have not nerfed it. Close. Boom. Yeah, very nice. It's only 157 ping damage per peg hit. Like, it's not too much, right? It's pretty normal stuff. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of... I guess it's mostly elite passives at this point that we want, right? Stuff like your refresh crits, your refresh hit nearby pegs. Because that massively improves the power of what we're doing. Actually, this shot's not that good. I'm kind of tempted to not even shoot it then. Because, like, it takes a while for it to actually hit the crit, which means it's missing out on a lot of value beforehand. As opposed to this shot. This one is nice because it immediately hits the crit and then does that. It just does that. Oh my lordy. It shoots them so fast. It's actually just nuts. Also, let's shoot the shot that can actually get the kill, thank you. Oh, bomb value. I do actually need my health though. But I mean, what's a bit more caching? Remove an orb, and that's why we never removed the orb, because we always knew that we were going to walk into Area 3 and we were going to get a... Remove an orb as the first event. That's the reason why we didn't remove beforehand. Oh. Seriously? Wow. Well, that's fun. That sure is something. Okay. Sometimes that will just happen. I'm actually taking the -6 max HP at this point. And, like, if I'm going to get a Crystal Orb, I might actually take it. I'm getting burned, and I don't have Cookie. It's kind of painful. How many... Oh, we've only got one more passive left? That's kind of boring. Potentially, I'm not actually getting that much cash, so potentially I may take something else. Where are my crits? Yeah, I would love a cookie. That would be nice. Certainly would be. All or nothing, which yeah, basically can't crit for ages. Oh, special brew would actually be amazing as well. I kind of do require it at this point because I don't have any real pegs left on the board, but I guess it doesn't matter because I don't need them. Let's see what this store has in store for us. Or maybe not. Oh, nice. We actually got to go to the store. And wow. Wow, wow, wow. Shockingly enough, this complex score just, like, does not matter. Like, not at all. I'm just gonna full buy here. I don't need to think about it too much. How many critical boluses? I guess critical boluses and critables have I seen this run? It's actually kind of crazy. Alright, give me a short fuse here just so I can claim an extra infinite cash. Andy, not bad. No, it's just so important that I go this way. I do have inflation now, so my cash income has increased quite dramatically, but it's probably still only going to be like 100 before the store. Alright, not the craziest first shot, but that's what the critical is. What's this thing called? All or nothing. That's what the all or nothing is for, even. Oh, it didn't slide? Oh, I was hoping for a slide. Unfortunate. Here I'm actually going to do a strategic drop. There we go. Just to try and access those pegs. Because otherwise it's going to roll forever. There's not really any point in hitting pegs beforehand, so I might as well try and go for like a cool bounce, but the problem is there isn't really a cool bounce to do. Like, I think this is the coolest bounce, which it's really not that interesting, but I guess that works. I underestimated it apparently. Let's try and whatever. I need a greed. If I can get some good passives in this store, that would be extremely helpful for the boss fight, which I have not even checked what it is. I should do that. Just yet again, more crit boluses. I think we might be fine. I think we might just murder him. But also there's a chance that we won't. And I'm kind of not happy to see this quest, to be honest. My last few runs against squares were interesting, to say the least. Pretty sure that they both got incredibly close. Very, very close, shall we say, hey? Especially with the last one. Another critical. Oh my lord, how many of them am I going to see? And also just a casual 651 there, right? That's totally normal. I'm definitely just pressing this button, right? I can greed. I've still got more greed left in me. Okay, 250. Well, I definitely didn't need to greed. I guess the upload is nice. Let's try not to lose too much health in this upcoming fight because it is potentially very spooky. But also, if I get a good passive here, it's just like incredible. Well, this should work, right? Yep, good. The targeting works, so Tender Cactus is not a completely useless passive for this fight, which is nice. I imagine this is why they did the change, and I think I've already said that, but maybe I was actually in the fight and I skipped the fight when I said it last time, so you didn't hear it, but yeah, this is like totally the reason why they did the change. It's also just nice all around for quite a few reasons, especially with the Adventurer's Backpack change for targeting objects. It's very nice. Also, I'm still being hit. Okay. Heal, and please, would you be so kind as to just give me... No, it won't. Sasha Focus is not bad. I'm getting ominous feelings though, like that's what happened last time I had an ominous sash. What's it called? Ominous sash. Wait, where are you? A sash of focus last time, and we know how that went. The sash was certainly handy. Alright, that was a good first shot, and would you look at this second shot? I think I like the look of this second shot quite a lot more, except I guess it is still a bit wild, isn't it? There's no pegs up above it, and hopefully it doesn't do something crazy. Oh, still lower? Okay, my bad. I'll go a bit lower still, actually. There we go. Okay, it looks like it did not do anything crazy, and I missed out on the kill, man. That's rough. You really want to be sniping the kills early on squares just so that you're slowing down the momentum, because they really are a momentum boss. Like, if you can't kill any of them for like the first 4 or so turns, it can get really rough. That was one of the problems I had with the run, right? And wow, it looks like, yet again, I'm having more problems with them. I actually am just going to bounce off of this crit. The good news is I have good reload passive, so I'm not losing any tempo when I reload. Having both of them here is actually very handy. It's down a bit more, actually. I can do down a bit more. And yes, that is kind of the shot that I'm going for. That might be a bit too far, but oh well. Hopefully it doesn't overshoot it, right? It did not overshoot it. And if we get in there, that's all I wanted. As long as we could get off that chain there, then yes, that's how it would turn out. But yet again, that was getting pretty spooky. Squares is just a pretty scary boss when you don't have the best setup into it. And like our setup is insane, sure. But there are a few pieces that we could hit that like would make it so much more insane. I was really hoping for a refresh crit or refresh hit nearby pegs, but instead we got a sash of focus, which was completely useless technically. It was nice just to have the safety blanket though. But yeah, this run was made just a whole lot simpler by these starting passives. Immediately getting a special button and a duplication potion was just so handy. Yeah, I mentioned this before, the last time I did a status symbol Balladin custom run. But status symbol is unironically such a cool Balladin boss passive. I do think that maybe, just maybe, it shouldn't be in the pool for a few reasons, right? It's okay. It probably shouldn't be in the pool, but it's like so cool. Like even just for straight circle game plans, it's really cool. Um, for scaling game plans, you can outscale it at -10, -0, and that was the issue, right? It could scale a bit too well, right? The old Aladdin passive was very cool, wasn't it? Training tab on an added advantage, just being pretty awesome, especially when you can combine them both, and especially when you can add any kind of extras on top of that, like Mask of Joy or +1 Circle, even though that doesn't actually change it, but +2 Bulwark does. And Status Symbol also definitely does, because, yeah, okay, if you have +2 and doubled and Mask of Joy, that's just infinite cool. Yeah, I figured that was an infinite because, of course, there is, but I hadn't actually mapped it out yet. The Primal Frost was also very handy. Was that only shot four? That did not feel like shot four, to be honest, but I guess we shot all four shots right, and then we I guess that checks out. Yep, the Ring of Pain, unironically, insanely helpful. Because it just ended the fights, you kind of couldn't really tell just how much help it was giving me. But like the amount of health that I would have lost in those fights that it just ended, was actually going to be pretty annoying. Like it would have burnt through at least I think another 30 health. I think it saved me at least 30 health. Basically a wool chicken, except it's an aggressive wool chicken, which is probably good for wool chicken. Like if you don't have healing, that's definitely better for wool chicken, right? And it just meant that I was safer walking into crossbow because I was still pretty scared of crossbow. I imagine he was getting very close to the second shot. But yeah, we kind of just found some pretty good scaling to do with crossbow, and we kind of just carried that through for the rest of the run.